All right. Welcome back to the Supreme Identity Podcast, where we explore identity, uncover raw truths, and step into our supreme selves. I'm your host, Nick Goddard, and this is your space to break free from labels, embrace your authenticity, and unlock the power that's been inside you all along. So kick back, grab your favorite drink, and let's get this started. So, even though it is April, this is March, we're 3 months into the new year. So let me ask you, how's your new year, new me journey going? Is it still going strong? Are you feeling stuck, unmotivated, even a little lost? If you are, you're not alone. But today I wanted to talk to you about why that happens and why self awareness is the missing piece to creating real lasting change. It's not just about pushing harder or finding the next productive hack, it's about understanding yourself at a deeper level. So we're going to break it down into four different segments. First segment is what self awareness really is. Self awareness is more than just knowing who you are, it's about understanding what drives you, what your habits are, your emotions, your patterns, even the habits that you want to ignore. Those are important as well. Think of it like this: if your mind is a car, self awareness is the dashboard. It tells you when you're low on fuel, when you're driving too fast, or when something's wrong under the hood. Without it, you're driving blind and you don't know anything that's wrong or you don't know the issues. And the problem is, most people avoid this. They try to stay busy, try to stay distracted. It's easier to scroll on our phones or blame in outside circumstances than blaming ourselves and blaming with what's in, instead of asking ourselves, why do I feel like this? Why do I keep falling into the same old habits? But that's exactly where the transformation starts, when you stop running from those answers and start owning them. Segment two is about breaking down the labels. So let's talk about labels. Society, family, even your own mind. They all put labels on you. Oh, you're the responsible one, you're too emotional, you're not emotional, you're too tough, you're too strong, you're not smart enough, you're the funny one, you're too bossy, you're not a leader. Everyone has and everyone will always have something to say about you and who you are. The question is, who decided that is your label? Who decided that is you? And more importantly, why are you still believing it? I always felt like I was too childish because I was goofy, but that's just me being me. I'm a silly person. That doesn't mean I'm childish. I let and I allow other people to tell me that, so I believe that. And the truth is, other people have decided that for you. That's not who you are. That's not your identity. Self awareness means questioning those labels around you and asking, is this really me? Or is this who I was told to be? Imagine what would be possible, what could be possible if you dropped all of those labels that don't serve you, and what parts of yourself would you actually let shine through? Segment three is practical self awareness exercises. So, self awareness isn't just a mind shift, thinking new energy. It's not just that, it's about practicing. You have to actively work at it, just like you go to the gym or you learn a new skill. There's I have three different exercises you can do to help you start practicing this, and doing this exercise will help you build stronger self-awareness and stay connected to your authentic self. They're daily routine, emotional check-ins, and identity audit. So, sorry. For daily reflection, once a day, usually at night, take a few minutes to yourself and sit with you and say, what has gone well today? What has gone good? What didn't go well? And why did it not go well? Just think about that. Kind of, you're evaluating what happened throughout the day. You're not supposed to judge yourself harshly or overanalyze and overthink about it. Just, you're supposed to try and recognize patterns. So if you noticed, simple habit. Today I didn't wake up and I make my bed. I want to start making my bed. So now I go to sleep, tell myself, hey, I'm going to start making my bed in the morning. The next day, you try and put that habit into play. And sooner than later, it's going to become a habit that you don't even have to work on. When I first started doing this, I didn't realize how much I was overlooking the small victories. I was so focused on what I haven't done and what I didn't accomplish versus the small victories and the small stepping stones. And I started kind of ending my day on positive notes and waking up with that positive energy that I went to sleep with. There's this app I downloaded called Grit. I could put the link in the bio, and I kind of physically track my habits every single day. Did I make my bed this morning? Did I drink water today? Did I take my medication? Did I do some type of mental awareness, meditation, journaling, any type of mental stimulation? Did I pray today? So I made sure I track my habits, and when I notice I didn't do something the day before, I try and do it the next day, so I don't keep messing up, I don't keep slipping into falling. These are the daily reflections and daily routines that I'm trying to instill into my life. The next one is to do an emotional check-in. Throughout the day, when you feel a little triggered, anxious, or overwhelmed, pause before you react. Just take 5 seconds, breathe for 5 seconds, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, up to 5, and your reaction you were going to have before the 5 seconds will be a lot different than the reaction you have after the 5 seconds. Just pausing for a second, will help those feelings calm down. A lot of people say never make rash decisions when you're angry. Well, it's the same thing. Never make decisions when you're frustrated, when you're happy, because those decisions might not be the right decision to make. You have to also ask yourself, what is causing you to feel this way? What is causing me to be like this in this situation? Is it just surface? Is it something deeper? You have to check in with yourself to make sure you're emotionally well, your emotional well-being. Often our reactions aren't about the present moment, and it's about unresolved emotions from the past. Maybe a coworker made a comment and you got defensive and really triggered about it, and now you're bringing that into your next conversation with your next meeting with your next coworker. It has nothing to do with them. It has something to do with the past. So you need to figure that out and clear that out before you continue to go on about your day. Last one is identity audit. Write down the roles and the labels you carry. Are you the provider, the fixer, the quiet one? Ask yourself, do these define me? Is this who I am? Or are they limiting me? Some labels empower us, but others keep us stuck. If you've always been the responsible one, you might feel a little bit guilty for asking someone for help. Or if you've been the funny one, you might feel like you can't express deeper feelings and different emotions. I used to think that I had to be, I guess, the responsible one sometimes, or not the funny one, but I was always the funny one, and people couldn't take me serious, and that's not true at all. Like, I can get very deep, I can get very serious in the right occasions, right place, right time. There's a time for everything, there's a place for everything. And I learned that if I don't take myself serious, who else is going to take me serious? I always used to just be funny and silly because it just made me laugh and made other people laugh, but I also want to be taken seriously, so I have to start taking myself seriously. So at the end of it all, the goal isn't to fix yourself, it's to understand yourself. Because you know what's driving you, you have to change the direction. You're not trying to get out the car and get into a new car. You're trying to keep your car and fix your car and just guide it along the right path. Then we have segment 4. Closing motivation. Reignite your vision. The takeaway from this is self-awareness is the foundation of everything. Confidence, success, relationships, fulfillment. Without it, you're stuck living in a designed by others people expectation. You're living your life designed by others. Don't you want to live your life designed by you? Don't you want to style your own clothes and have you wear your own clothes? You want to make your own food, you want to eat your own food? So design your life and live your own life. If you're feeling very off track for your new year, new goal, this is not the time to give up. This is the month to reconnect with yourself. Reflect, question the labels, and remember, the most powerful version of you isn't someone you haven't become. It's someone you have to uncover and discover. But for now, that will be all. Thank you for spending this time with me. If today's episode hit home, share it with someone who needs to hear this. We're going to build a community together because your supreme identity isn't something you can find, it's something you create. Alright, catch you guys next time.